Hello everyone, and welcome back to Doctor Who's Crown Jewels. The third Doctor's time has come to an end. But the fourth Doctor's is just beginning. He won't leave. And what, pray tell, is in season 12? Well, there are two candidates this time round. I'll cut to the chase. The first one is the Ark in Space. Why do I keep rhyming this time round? So the Ark in Space is basically the same sort of setup to Alien. There's an alien creature laying its eggs in humans, and it is hatching and causing all the humans despair. Simple plot, really. Sure, there's some iffy implications to do with the idea of like eugenics and stuff, but to be honest, there's not much for me to say. All the actors delivered terrific performances, particularly the new main man himself, Tom Baker. This is his second serial, and already feels like he has been here a while. Something I like a lot about Season 12 is the dynamic of the TARDIS team. We've got the Fourth Doctor, very eccentric, Sarah Jane to sort of ground us, and also just one of the best companions ever, and Harry to cause conflict with the two, but in an endearing sort of way. And honestly, Harry's at his best here. Not only does he make remarks that annoy Sarah a lot, but he's actually very practical and very helpful a lot. In other stories, at best, he's treated as the third one, which isn't necessarily bad if you give him stuff to do, which they do, but he's the third one. He's not really that substantial, but what there is, I really like. I do like Harry a lot. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna cover with Harry Sullivan for the entire series, I'm afraid. I think the Ark in Space is just a very disturbing concept tackled in a way that kids can enjoy. And it's just a fascinating concept to explore. Genuinely, I don't really have much to say on it. It is just that good, but there's not really too much for me to analyse that hasn't really already been said. And then we get to the one that's in the thumbnail, the one that you were expecting, because why wouldn't it be this one? Genesis of the Daleks, one of the best Doctor Who stories ever made. Doctor sent Tascaro to kill them before they were even born, and we meet Davros, and Davros is a megalomaniac. He cares more about his Dalek project than anything else. Two main themes are really explored. There's themes of wartime, fascism, and all that jazz, which are explored to in a very fascinating degree with all the characterization for the most part. The world building also really emphasizes this and establishes what sort of world you would need to be in order for the Daleks to sort of be made. One with so many tensions and a fascist fearing for his race's survival. So just like the Nun, seeing that there isn't really a good side or a bad side, and even the neutral ground is quite dangerous, is pretty cool. Just all this alone makes me love it, but it has the added edge of when the Doctor's finally able to touch the two wires together. He was fine with Davros averting the creation of the Daleks, but it's different when it's him. Everyone talks about the "do I have the right" scene, but it is required viewing for Doctor Who fans, in my opinion. More required viewing than the entire story that butchered the whole point of that, but we will not talk about Magician's Apprentice and Witch's Familiar today, or any day. I don't really have much to say. These two are just universally revered, and they're both very uncontroversial picks for Crown Jewels. I feel like anything that I would bring to the table here would be quite obvious. I suppose that I should bring up my honourable mention is Robot. I don't think people talk about it enough. It's generally liked, but no one really talks about it. It sets the Doctor off on the right footing, and it's just a regular unit conspiracy. The characterization of the robot and the fact that we have a female human villain for once, who is written very well, yeah, honestly, great. Yeah, for some reason this was a very brief Crown Jewels. I don't really have anything to say on the matter, but what do you guys think? Thank you for checking in on me this week. I'm doing fine. You know, just watching Doctor Who every week. It's in existence. Next week we cover the revered season 13. I'll see you guys then. Cheerio!